Good evening and God bless all you kind, wonderful people. Johnny B here in the wee hours of the morning. Woo! Staying in the request queue and hopefully bringing a song that is acceptable to a dear friend of mine who I respect and admire very much and who very much I want to gain her approval, Patricia Martin. Uh, just a dear, dear friend and a lovely lady. Very pretty and sweet and just inside and out. And never heard a unkind word said about her because she's just too wonderful a person. So I'm feeling the pressure, Patricia, to do this right. But I'm sorry, I'm just getting to one of the three you've requested after all this time, but I'm still working it. Patricia wanted Help Me Make It Through the Night, and fantastic song by Kris Kristofferson. Uh, he actually released this song himself in 1970 on his first album ever entitled Kristofferson. Didn't do a whole lot. He was still the struggling songwriter at that time, and good Lord, what a fascinating life this guy has had. At 84, he's still going strong, and um, but uh, Phi Kappa Alpha in college in English literature, Rhodes Scholar in English literature. After that, follows his father's footsteps after some family pressure and joins the Air Force and uh, rises to the rank of captain, becomes a helicopter pilot, graduates Ranger School, um, is stationed over in West Germany as a captain, helicopter pilot, and after that tour of duty ends, he is asked to teach English literature at West Point, and instead resigns from the military and becomes a janitor at Columbia Studios in Nashville to pursue songwriting. Unbelievable. But while there, he meets June Carter Cash later, and maybe even then, but gives her a tape of his song Sunday Morning Coming Down to give to Johnny Cash, which she does, but Johnny just puts it on a pile of no telling how many other tapes aspiring songwriters are wanting him to record. So Kris Kristofferson continues to write songs and work at Columbia Studios, but he also lands a job with a helicopter petroleum outfit out of Lafayette, Louisiana, where every other week he's flying helicopters down on these oil platforms, offshore oil platforms, and then coming back to Nashville and work at Columbia and sweep floors and write songs. And he finally, this is an amazing story here. He finally gets a hold of one of these helicopters and flies to Johnny Cash's house and lands on his front lawn out in Hendersonville to pitch his song Sunday Morning Coming Down. And of course, Johnny Cash records it in 1970 when things are really starting to break loose for him anyway. But that's what catapults him because Johnny Cash, that's becomes a number one hit and Grammy song for Johnny Cash. Um, so it was just the aligning of the stars. This 1970 year was the year that catapulted him, and he writes "Help Me Make It Through the Night." I think he'd written it years before, sitting on an oil platform. He said, and but released it in 1970 on his album, which didn't go anywhere. But then Sammy Smith records it, and again, this aligning of the stars thing, it becomes a mega hit. To this day, one of the most popular, highest selling, highest radio play country songs of all time. It was the hit of her career, the only number one she had, and but it just was an incredible mega hit for her. Something about her voice and switching this thing around to it coming from a woman's vocal, presentation and uh, woman's point of view just was really kind of cutting edge at the time, to say to speak, because it's kind of a controversial song. Chris was actually living, didn't have a place of his own. He was living with Dottie West and her husband out in Green Hills in Nashville. He pitched the song to her, helping make it through the night, and she thought it was too risque. Even though she later recorded it after Sammy Smith had this mega hit, and she said it's the biggest regret of her career. She said that. So anyway, much more could be said about it, but fascinating story. I've done the song before and loved it for a long time. It's one of just many incredible songs Kris Kristofferson has written. What a songwriter! What a genius! You know, his goal was to be a novelist, which is why he pursued English literature. But actor, singer, songwriter, wow. So, great song, great request, Patricia. Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall, laying soft against your skin, like a shadow on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, 'cause tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, 'cause tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Yes, it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't want to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Good evening. God bless you.